Metal History. Today we have Jemma Lock Durnin here with us. Jemma and I have known each other for many years. We went to high school together, and we've shared a few musical classes as well. So today we're going to get started here. And how you doing today, Jemma?
Good.
Excellent.
How are you?
I'm doing well. So, here on Long Island Rock and Metal, we're talking about our history on Long Island and during that time, during the 80s, 90s, and 2000s. And we're just trying to get that idea of the magical time that we had and what happened and what our love for music is. So, when did you first start getting into music?
As a baby.
As a baby, yeah.
Yeah, just straight out the womb. My parents always had music on. Eating dinner, they had music on. In the car, any time, sitting outside, always had on music.
And what type of music did they listen to?
My father loved Joe Cocker, Leon Redbone, so it was more like soul kind of stuff.
Okay.
My mother loved R&B, soul.
Okay.
She used to play I Wish from Stevie Wonder.
Oh.
She liked the Doobie Brothers. Just a lot of just mostly like soul, soul based
Okay.
stuff. Yeah, and that's actually what I like. So I don't know if it was implanted in my head or if I was born with that taste in music.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So now, do you play an instrument or sing?
I sing.
Okay.
I'm a little out of practice.
That's okay.
But I program.
Yeah.
I used to call myself the female Trent Reznor.
Well, that's good.
I know theory, so I can program just pieces.
Okay.
But I can't play.
All right. That's okay.
Yeah.
But you can sing, so that's...
Yeah. Yeah.
That's okay.
I can belt.
All right. Belting is good.
Yeah. Yeah, I can belt pretty loud, too.
Okay. So now, so going back, so you started singing and stuff when junior high, or just again as a small child, and then or
as a little kid.
As a little kid, okay.
Yeah.
So you were trying to sing those songs that your parents were playing?
My mother said I sang along to "You Light Up My Life."
Mm.
We didn't have car seats back then, but I was of car seat age.
Yeah.
In the back seat, probably crawling around.
Oh yeah.
You light up my lights, you give me hope to carry home. I used to sing the lyrics wrong.
That's okay.
So yeah, I started out really young.
That's good.
Yeah.
So as you progressed in school, when you started taking some kind of musical classes, then you started to shift that perspective, open up to new groups and other styles?
Yeah, elementary school in music class.
Yeah.
I got A's without trying. And then, started orchestra in 3rd grade. And then junior high school was still in orchestra. And then in high school I got into chorus and was still in orchestra. And then I did theory and, all that stuff.
So what did you do in orchestra?
Violin.
Violin, okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Good stuff. So now, did you feel, so in high school there were more bands. What bands were you getting into in high school?
Oh boy. Industrial.
Industrial?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I went really into Pigface, 10,000 Homo DJs, Ministry, 9 Inch Nails.
Okay.
A lot of stuff like that.
Sure.
Yeah. But, that was besides the R&B.
Right. That was another part of that.
Yeah.
Sure.
R&B was my number one. But
okay.
I got really heavily into industrial music.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
9 Inch Nails.
So during that time, did you start playing with any groups, getting together with other people to do any performances?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had bands and started in 11th grade.
Okay. And what was that?
Rock.
Okay.
With keyboards. I don't want to mention any names.
It's okay.
Yeah. So that was a band. That was like a year, good year. And then there was drama because the drummer quit and everyone was like, ah. You know how that goes.
Oh, yeah.
And then I did backup singing for a while.
Okay.
Because, you know, as female singers are not easily employable as males, I find.
Huh. Interesting.
Guys can get a band a lot easier than a female can.
Hmm.
Not to say that that's, you know, woe is me thing, because it's not. But, so I did that background. Then I did, like, you know, background for acoustic guy and, you know, background for a full band. And then I was in the recording studio recording things for people.
Oh, wow.
That was fun.
It was fun?
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
So
It never got paid or anything.
okay. So now what kind of bands were those that were?
That was mostly like not bands. That was more like projects. Like, you know, some songwriter needs lyrics and vocals for a song, so he gave me the song.
Right.
I wrote lyrics and sang over something he wrote in the studio.
Okay.
And then there was a producer that I knew. My brother introduced me to. My brother's a musician. My older brother. And he actually brought me into the studio for the first time when I was 15.
Oh, wow.
Because he thought I wrote he heard I wrote a song.
Mm-hmm.
So he took me to the studio. He's a bass player. He played bass on it. Got this guy to help him do, like, you know, drum tracks and drum machine.
Sure.
And the keyboards and all that. And then I sang over it, and it was really silly.
Oh.
Very silly song. But yeah, he got my foot in the door with that one producer. And he had a song. It was the same thing.
Right.
But he had already stuff written. I just had to go in there and learn it and sing.
Well, that's good. Any names of those groups or projects or anything? No.
One was The Struggle. It was like a compilation of songs.
Okay.
And I sang one song on it, wrote the lyrics and sang it.
Oh, that's good.
Into the Night was the name of the song.
Nice.
Oh my God.
Well, that's good stuff.
It's funny.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
There. You know, it's what's going to be interesting is that there are going to be a number of people on the show, which myself included, never actually made it into the studio. We didn't get to have that experience, but we did play out live and do different things, and that's okay. It's all part of the experience, but it's wonderful that you got that opportunity, you know, to be able to do that.
That was my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and but recording in the studio definitely took a great deal of discipline, correct? You know, you had to be, were you playing with a click in the headphones?
Yeah, click, and at one time it was like 9 hours.
Wow.
Because it's a lot of waiting around.
Right.
You know, do this part over, then, you know, you go eat. Then I was an intern for a little while, so I did, like, I fetched coffee and sandwiches and whatnot.
Sure.
So there's a lot of downtime in the studio. And,
Right.
you know, say that something happens with the tape. Now they have to fix the tape, you know,
Right.
and all that stuff. It's not just easy going the whole time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what about live shows that you played? Tell me about
That
those.
that was only like high school,
Oh yeah.
but that's so much fun. I Sundance.
Okay.
Yeah, I played Sundance.
That's even better.
It was like a Tuesday night at 6:30.
Okay.
Only the Kaufmans were there.
Okay.
That was it. That was the first band I was in.
Okay.
Where we had the keyboard player extra, and I can't for the life of me remember when exactly, but it had to be 91, late 91 or 92. maybe late 91.
Okay.
Had to be like around there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not sure. I'll have to go back and look in the Sundance advertisements, you know,
Yeah.
and see all that.
Yep.
But that'll be good. Yeah. So, what was that experience like? I mean, even though there were just a couple of people in the audience,
Yeah,
still,
too.
but still being on stage was.
Oh God, it was funny. There was. I remember being on stage, and there's a bar like way off in the distance on the left. I think that's correct.
Yeah.
And there were just like two people sitting there too. Like there was nobody there. But it was so much fun. We played for like a half hour.
Yeah.
Because I think that's all the songs we had. Yeah. But that was great.
Well, still a half hour of play is better than like 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, some bands only get that much. You know, not a lot.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
Yep.
So were there any other projects further on after that, or was that?
Yeah, I got heavily into writing my own stuff.
Okay.
And I felt like a sense of independence that I really liked.
Nice.
And I got I got a computer.
Right.
And a Korg DSS-1.
Nice.
And that's a microcomposer and a drum machine. And I had a bunch of pedals and my Shure SM58 microphone, which has seen a lot of crazy times.
Sure, a lot of use.
And the violin, like I just went nuts on like cooking songs. That's what it felt like.
Yeah.
I had like all these ingredients and I just made this goulash of sounds and like backwards drums and gate reverb on the vocals, are just all kinds of things that I would do to the sounds themselves without making them sound too obscure.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the best.
Yeah.
That was so much fun. And I did that for a while. And then I worked at a record store. I worked at Sam Goody in Smith Haven Mall.
Nice.
For 2 years. And there was a guy in there that worked also. He worked at Sam Goody and he worked also at Stony Brook University.
Okay.
Teaching composition or something. He was a classical guy. And he moved to the city, worked at the Sam Goody in the city. We still kept in touch, and one day he said, I'm from Texas. I came to New York to go to school because he went to Eastman. Okay. And he said that let's go to Texas, live where it's cheap. We can get a bunch of equipment in a one-bedroom apartment, and I'll produce a demo for you. And I was like, okay. So I moved halfway across the country, and did the same kind of thing there, but with much more professional equipment. I didn't need the pedals or the drum machine or any of those external things. It was all inside the computer itself. Okay. But we had really great sound. What do they call them? I can't even remember anymore. The racks with the sound in them.
Oh, okay.
I'm losing
Different
my
effects.
mind. Yes.
Yeah.
So, we had an Emu, an Oberheim, like all this crazy stuff, and I recorded pretty much only instrumentals. Wow. And I really went nuts, and I started thinking like maybe I want to do soundtracks for movies. Yeah. It went that sideways. Yeah. And then we didn't work out. He decided I have a Long Island accent that's too thick and I should lose it. And so I was like, I'm not changing. Sorry. It got really weird. Oh. So I came home and I just kind of faded out after that. And then I had a serious death in the family and I was like never the same. Right. And, there's a long story after that. But okay. Yeah.
So, so during that time, the 80s through 2000, what what shows, what concerts did you go to? And, or also what clubs did you go to? What did you frequent?
I went to Voodoo.
Voodoo? Okay.
That's about it. I was pretty loyal to Voodoo.
Okay.
They had the 80s room.
Okay.
I mean, come on.
Yeah, there you go. That's a good thing. Did they, so now what big acts did you go see? Did you see at the Coliseum? Did you see Jones Beach or any other places?
Yeah, well, I'm a massive Prince fan.
Okay.
So I saw Prince. That was my first concert ever.
Wow.
And Nassau Coliseum. I saw him twice at the same tour.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a few days apart.
Yeah.
I saw Nine Inch Nails, the Marilyn Manson Nine Inch Nails tour. I saw that twice.
Okay.
In Texas and here.
Nice.
Jones Beach, I've seen Roger Waters. I saw the Lollapalooza of '93.
Yeah. That must have been an insane show.
Yeah.
So that
I've seen
was
so much stuff.
well. So now Lollapalooza, that must have been that was almost like a festival, pretty much.
Yeah. Then I saw the one in '91 too. The first tour that ever went around
Right.
with Jane's Addiction.
Yeah.
Yeah. That I saw upstate.
So yeah, Jane's Addiction there. Who else was playing? I mean, I'm sure there was like 20 bands.
I think it was Henry Rollins, Living Color, Susie and the Banshees,
Okay.
Nine Inch Nails, because I got caught in the mosh pit on accident with a bunch of like 6 foot tall dudes. I was like,
Yeah. Yeah, you kind of have to watch out there.
some guy grabbed me by the arm and yanked me out of the pit because it was literally like a pit because there was so
Yeah.
many people in the mud.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
the dirt turned into mud later on, but
Sure.
yeah, at the time it was just dirt.
Well, it's a good thing someone was watching out, and helping you. It's like, oh, she's gonna get trampled. Gotta
Yeah.
get her out of there.
Yeah, he yanked me right out of there. I'm glad I didn't get my arm dislocated.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
So let's see what else. So what other shows? Coliseum. What else did you see?
Oh God. It's hard to remember. I've seen so many things. I saw Prince 11 times.
Wow.
Yeah.
He was
That
pretty
was-
amazing. I have
Yeah.
to say, incredible musician. I mean, he could play everything.
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah, he was amazing.
Yeah.
Very amazing.
it's it's interesting when you get to go on YouTube and watch all these other videos, of previous concerts and other things like that, and people, other bands and things that we may have sort of been into, but you watch it again with a much wiser eyes, so to say, and you're just like, wow, that was amazing. Like, I can't, how did I miss that? Kind of thing.
Yep.
Which is really cool. It's good to see. So, well, that's good. That's good
Yeah,
stuff.
I have such a terrible memory, but I know I saw a lot of things, and I know I saw a lot of stuff that was, independent bands
Okay.
in, hole in the walls all over the city or Brooklyn.
Okay.
Brooklyn wasn't as popular back in the day as it is now.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, now it's,
Well, it's underground. That's
Yeah.
what it was. It's the true more underground. People who were just getting into there, and that's, I guess, part of what we're trying to illustrate too, is that a lot of musicians started here, would go into there. They were trying to get started, get demo tapes, get known, get a following, and then being able to go into places like Brooklyn or the city. So that way they could be seen by producers and possibly get record deals and other things, but just go to the places that were hot, something that was having, record labels frequenting, and stuff of that nature.
mm-hmm.
But it's, again, getting that following, getting known. This is all, as part of the process. For you to, as a musician, you want to get signed, you want to get that record deal, and make it big, because that's all of our dreams. That was what we wanted.
Yep.
So that's part of the labors of love that we were doing, making happen. So
Yep.
It's a good thing. Sorry. Okay, good.
Okay, works.
Yeah, we're good. Just trying to think of what else. So, other things I've been posting on our Facebook page as well as Instagram right now. So I just posted yesterday about jean jackets. Okay.
Oh yeah.
And so, did you have a jean jacket?
I had a jean jacket.
Yeah.
I went to the Gap and I bought one.
Okay.
And I brought it home and I shredded it to pieces and I put it all back together with safety pins.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So, did you also have any other?
Box of safety pins.
Nice. Did you have any other band logos, patches, pins?
Yes.
Yeah.
9 Inch Nails with a Sharpie.
Okay.
That one, I cut it out. I had the denim jacket. This was another denim jacket. I had it cut out like a pie shape, and 2 pie shapes. So it was like a peace sign.
Right.
And then I washed it.
Okay.
And it was a peace sign. It was all frayed out.
Okay.
And I got a tie-dye, the white t-shirt, I tie-dyed it myself, and I sewed it onto the inside of the jacket.
Oh, wow.
And I did, I had a sewing machine,
Mm-hmm.
and it stitched like this kind of like leafy design.
Yeah.
So I stitched this leafy design around the whole circle.
Nice.
And through the peace sign. And then I tie-dyed the whole jacket. And then I had a Sharpie and I wrote all over it. I think my niece has it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
It stayed in the family.
Okay.
I don't know if because she's like almost 30 now. And I was, I guess, 12th grade when I wore it.
Sure.
But my mother never threw it away because she
Right.
loved it.
Yeah.
Because it was like a little piece of art, you know?
Okay.
So, yeah, all kinds of coats.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to be probably posting soon about leather jackets, too.
Oh, I had
Yeah.
a leather jacket.
Yeah. You had a good one, huh?
I had one that I bought from the Kaufmans.
Oh, really?
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah, it was fringe.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Oh, that's good.
And then the buttons were little skulls.
Yeah.
It's a little skull print on the button.
Nice.
And I paid him $60 for it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Good price.
Yeah.
For that time.
Yeah, it was.
I think I got my leather jacket at Wilson's in the mall.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's just a regular kind of biker type of jacket,
Yeah.
type of thing. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, that place
Yeah. Oh,
that
yeah.
was the shit back then.
Well, you know, funny, and again, this is going to be another post that's going to be coming up, is I'm going to be asking about the stores that sell all the clothing for clubs and stuff like that. So I remember going to the Tri-County Flea Market in Smithtown, and I went to Skull City. You know, that was
I remember that
remember
place.
that place?
Oh, yeah.
the little booth there and stuff, and getting the pants, had the skull heads on them. And,
Lip Service.
Yes.
That brand.
Yes. There it was.
Yep.
And that's, so I take it you got a few things from there?
Oh, God, yeah.
Different shirts and...
Not at that store specifically,
Right.
but I used to go to the city for stuff.
Okay.
And they had, antique boutique and antique boutique. They were like next door to each other.
Right.
And they had all kinds of crazy stuff.
Nice.
Yeah. I had this jacket that people knew me for in 9th grade, which was a biker jacket, but it was green and it was furry.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Would you kill your grandmother's couch? All that stuff. Yeah. I still have it too.
Oh, wow.
Somewhere. It's in the attic. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, we're going to have to post that on the page, so we're going to put those pictures up.
Yeah.
And do that stuff.
You'll have to find it.
Well, that's good. Well, we're going to do that. Let's see, what else was I going to... Oh, the other question I'm going to, I'm trying to ask everyone is about after a show, frequently I did, you know, most people would appreciate and probably did that as well, was go to a diner. Okay, so what diner did you frequent? What was?
Oh, we probably went to the Highlight,
Okay,
which I'm sure a lot of people are gonna say.
possibly.
The one, I think it was called Excalibur.
Excalibur. Yeah.
Was it that one? Yeah, it was. It was on 25A in St. James.
Okay.
Yeah.
25 in St. James Excalibur.
Well, no, I'm sorry, 25. Right before, where the Smithtown Animal Shelter is. It's gone now. They knocked it down.
Oh, okay.
But it was right over there.
The I know that a lot of times we went to. I remember going to the Villager in Smithtown.
The
Did
one
that
right on the corner,
Right on the
25
corner.
and 111?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember
did
that
that a
one
lot,
too.
you
Yeah.
know. Did that.
They had a smoking room after a while.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, they did. I also let's see, what else did we go to? My other friend Rich Rubin, I used to go to Spit a lot. You know, went to Spit
Yeah.
and Sparks, and when
I
we went to
there.
Spit, I remember going. We'd leave there and go across the street, and you had to pull in this side, like there's like a service road kind of off of Hempstead Turnpike, and the diner was like right there. So we used to go there, you know, and when you got in there, everybody else from the club was in the diner. You know, they were all having, you know, whatever food, you know, that they were ordering. I know sometimes if I didn't have any money, I'd get a bagel, you know, so then it was like 80 cents or something like that at the time.
Yeah, at the
And,
time. They had that.
But then I had some money, then I'd get like a cheeseburger deluxe, or I'd get some blueberry pancakes or something, you know. What about you? What would you order?
Oh, grilled cheese with bacon.
Okay.
Oh God, that was the cure for hangovers too. Oh my God, it sounds like it wouldn't be grilled cheese with bacon and a pickle.
Okay.
Oh God, and like something like a Sprite or something.
Sure.
Chill out your stomach.
Yeah. That's good stuff. So, so right now, now you're starting to doing any wanting to start back on writing and everything, or start recording?
I started in December.
Okay.
I got, some equipment, and I was writing for the first time in 20 years.
Nice.
And got like 5 songs in.
Yeah.
All instrumentals. One song I was working on the most.
Mm-hmm.
It was good 3 minutes. Was editing and editing and editing. There was one couple of nights I spent 6 hours. I was up till 6 a.m. just working on this song.
Wow.
And put a lot of time into these songs. My laptop got a virus, and I lost everything.
Oh.
After 20 years. So I hadn't picked up the laptop since.
Right.
Last week, not last week, a couple days ago,
Mm-hmm.
I went on my laptop, took a deep breath, went to download GarageBand because I don't have a bunch of money to spend on software, and my laptop's outdated. It won't download GarageBand.
Well,
I'm like, can I write a song? So it's like,
oh yeah.
what's going on?
Well,
So getting GarageBand would be a little cheaper than getting a new Mac.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I don't know what to do.
Well, I'm sure that something is going to come up and be able to help you.
Yeah.
You know, figure something out. But definitely keep that fire alive. You know, it's definitely
absolutely
a good thing.
Yeah, I'm ready to go. So
Good. I'm glad to hear that.
yeah, that's all you need.
Yeah. No, just the inspiration, and you just keep writing and keep putting it down and going from there.
Yeah.
So, good stuff. anything else you want to share, or
No, I don't think so.
no? We're good. Okay. So
I'm sure I have like some kind of like funny music thing. I have terrible memory, so I can't think of it right now. But I'm sure I do.
okay, that's all good. No problem. All right. So thank you again, Jemma, for being a part of this
Thank you.
being on. And again, go onto Facebook and to like us, subscribe to our YouTube channel as well as our Facebook and Instagram page, Long Island Rock and Metal History. I'm Anthony DiCarlo, and signing off now. Have a great day.